Okay, this is the issue of the Bangsamoro Basic Law. Let us see how the cards would show us some kind of a guidance for 2015 Bangsamoro Basic Law. Because as for me, I have a lot of apprehension from this because I have a personal experience on this area. I was a social worker before. The total consciousness of the Filipinos here, the first card would reflect a lot of change, you see. People is expecting some kind of a change for this. But what is the change here? We have to use, in terms of our mind, we have to use our Filipino ability to discern, to be very sensitive to all other kinds of, because it is only the banks, it's only one particular group of people in the Philippines. This is not the Philippines. It's only one particular group of people in the Philippines. This is in the south. And this is still, again, a smaller, it's not the entire Mindanao area, but only a very few, but still, there is a lot of hostilities here that is going on. And whatever they would receive, it's spent. Our government has spent a lot of money for these people, and yet they will not remain at peace. Why? It's actually a question of money. There will be more money coming in, and money wasted, and a lot of lives wasted. But still, there is an opportunity for peace. It is best here to be able to express love of country, love of ourselves as a Filipino. This is where we lack. This is because what is happening now, there is already a growing hostility which has been actually hostile behavior before, and it's still showing now. And it's more a concern for money and guns. And when there is no love here, a lot of lives will be wasted. Children will be wasted. This is the things that is happening now. There are the wastefulness of our youth. And again, in terms of my own predictive ability and also my own personal encounters, I have seen that there are a lot of recruitments for this particular group of people as early as grade 6 boys being recruited to their own military forms and harvesting. They are already harvesting a lot of lives. And also, there is always a creation of confusion. It is best if this group of people are really very sincere in peaceful agreements, they have to surrender international terrorists that they are cuddling. Again, this is the devil here. You see? The devil in the person of a lot of international terrorists trying to control. What are they controlling? There is no issue. There is no particular issue of religious issues here. There is no religious issues here. It's only a control of the drug trade, which is deteriorating a lot of personalities, a lot of young boys who are being deteriorated. They will become useless. They are become useless if they will succumb to a lot of substance abuse. And at the same time, all these peace talks, as far as my personal experience is concerned, in the past, I have seen how this peace talk is resulting, is moving in. When there is a peace talk, so there is a surrender of firearms. Of course, there's going to surrender their old firearms, their useless firearms. And as a social worker, I was able to transport this kind of people here in Manila. We house them in good hotels. I was not housed in good hotel. I just place them in good hotels, and then they go home with new guns. See? And this is the intriguing part here. I don't know, this has been repeated. As of the present, whatever happened now is just a repetition of what happened in the past, which is resulting to a lot of attempted coup d'etat. When the military would also, because their own kind, these people are very sincere in protecting our nation. They were just trapped into that area where both of them were shoot, and there was no support from higher government. But of course, there will be new growth here. There will be new growth. There will be lessons here. But still, the lessons of loving each other as a people is very important. We should have this kind of premise. We have to love ourselves as a Filipino. We have to love our country. And this would be a good take-off. Loving our country and loving ourselves as a Filipino. All of this are Filipinos fighting each other. This is how we should end, you know. We should be loving each other, not shooting each other. So the Bangsamoro Basic Law has to be reviewed in terms of what are the loving terms here as a people. Just watch again for the incoming episodes of Madam Rosa 2015 forecast.